Now, we got, before I can even give the whole intro, I just want to let you know one of the members of this show was about to give you the, hey, man, we don't call back, man. We don't call back because typically we don't call back. Typically,
man, you know what
I'm saying? It's a live show. We like, bro, if we call, it's like, they cry.
Ain't gonna lie.
So Deke was,
what happened.
Deke was like, bro, Deke said, yo, we won't do that. Deke said, we won't do that, man. We won't do. I said, no, not this time. He said, no, definitely not this week. Hard stands. I said, nah, man, it's TG, bro. I'm just
I'll be out here doing my ones and twos. I'm in there trying to tell these dudes, I'm like, look, if you just pull with the Y, it'll take you to the ball.
Trust your eyes.
Which segments me right to my point.
Uh-oh.
We dogged them boys with the inside run. We brought the Y over. We ran the guard, and 4 had a day. The pit linebacker still ain't seen the Y come back. He still ain't seen the Y come back. We still running with. We should have ran for 250 on them boys out there. They still don't see the Y coming back.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the person that you are hearing right now so eloquently describe what took place Saturday night in Morgantown, West Virginia, is the one and only Terence Garvin, the former Pittsburgh Steelers alum, my mother freaking locker mate. Hello. Yeah. And on top of that, the former West Virginia Mountaineer, almost heaven. Oh, baby, talk to me nicely, TG. Talk to me, man.
Blue Ridge Mountain.
Oh, baby.
Shenandoah River. You hear the song?
I hear the Shenandoah River.
Life is old here. Oh, you know the song?
Oh, just start waiting.
Country roads.
Take me home. To the place
I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
Oh,
take me home, country. He know it, bro. He was singing it. Was you amongst the 60, 70,000 amongst the stands going right to left, or was you amongst the 1.2 million across the world screaming country roads? I told you, when you get back on that highway, you're going back with an L. You feel me? When you get back on the freeway, take it back to your neighborhood with an L. You feel me? You ran up on some
He said, take it all the way back, D. He said, bring it all the way back, man.
Your quarterback's a bum. Your quarterback's not a bum. You ran up on a defense.
He said, hey, Jakovic. Jakovic is actually good.
It's not your quarterback.
He said he's good.
Sure.
He said the quarterback is good, Deke. The quarterback is good is what he said, man. He said your quarterback is good. He just ran into a buzzsaw on defense.
You ran into some pit bulls. It's my line. It's them linebackers.
The game away.
It's 8. It's 8. It's 11. It's that D's. It flows.
He said it ain't you. It ain't y'all. It's us.
It says nothing to do with West Virginia.
He said it ain't y'all. It's us. It's less about y'all.
That man thought he was seeing ghosts out there. He thought he was seeing. You don't know.
I was calling for the QB switch at halftime. I was.
When he threw that
ready
punt
for
back
something
there
to switch
to my
up. That was
dude.
terrible.
It didn't matter who you put in there.
No.
It didn't matter who you put in there.
Slovis would have won. Our backup
The
would have
best
won.
thing you could have found was Dan Marino. He was going to throw picks out there.
No.
It didn't matter what you brought out there.
Kenny would have gassed up that defense.
He said Kenny would have cooked it. He said Kenny would have cooked it.
It didn't matter who you put. You could have put Kenny out there. Kenny was going to throw picks too. It didn't matter who you brought out there that night. Not in Morgantown on this night.
He said, yo. He said, how long had it been? How long had it been since Pitt came to West Virginia? How many years?
Tom Pitt came to West Virginia in 2011. They went home with an L. Then you come to Morgantown, you're going home with L. You know what it is.
You
know what it is. You ain't had a hometown cooking referee like you had last year, and you got whooped out here. That's what happened.
A year ago. Keep the
That's
receipts.
what happened. You ain't had a hometown cook referee that didn't think he could get home, and you came up here and got whooped. Next time
I wouldn't say that. I think it was more of a self-implosion on our part. It had nothing to do with you guys. I don't know what the hell our quarterback was doing. I had no clue what Narduzzi was doing out there.
And the people
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate to witness what happened with our own team.
Yeah,
nothing to do with WB.
Man, I know he got something West Virginia on his neck right now. He was scared of that.
Man,
I've been calling for him for 2 years. He was scared of that.
He got a beautiful Pitt T-shirt on right now.
I'm still here.
It's a pretty dope vintage Pitt T-shirt. I feel like that's from like when it's a hooping tee. Back with like DeJuan Blair and them boys. I feel like he got one of them on, bro.
Steven
He's
Adams.
a hooping. He's in hooping season. He's talking about baseball now. He's all the way in baseball season, man.
He said, "Yo, he don't care about football no more."
He don't care about
ACC
football no
schedule starts
more.
up this
You
week.
do got a
His
basketball
whole season's
T-shirt on though, Deke. I ain't even
He
peeping.
got a basketball shirt on. I know what time it is over there.
He dead serious got a basketball T. Why you got a
He's
Pitt
done with
basketball
it.
T-shirt on, Deke?
Like
right,
you said,
bro.
it's a dope shirt.
It's
a fire-
it's
a fire shirt.
He's
but
done.
Why? Yeah. You ain't moved on to basketball yet.
No. We got an ACC
He's
schedule.
done.
Okay.
Now I will say
His
this:
season's over.
we do need to make this quarterback
His
change at some
season's
point. here.
over.
And unfortunately,
Man, y'all need to
Narduzzi said
cancel
he's
the
not doing
team for
He
the
said
year.
they
Y'all
ain't
are
making that
trash.
change, man.
it. We can
Narduzzi,
win with
listen.
this backup. I feel like
Narduzzi
we got a good
believes
enough
in him, bro.
defense.
Listen,
We
I'll
can
be
still
real
run the
with
ball.
you.
We
I'll be real
need
with
a competent quarterback out there. I
be
told
real
you
with
bring
you.
back Slovis if we
Y'all-
had to, but
Where's Slovis?
No.
He's at Rice right now, right?
BYU.
Oh, BYU. That's right. Yeah.
Man, check it out.
At
They're the
least
worst
Slovis would've
team in the
taken care of the ball.
neighborhood. They're the worst team in the neighborhood.
No
Penn
way.
State will beat them.
No
we
way.
beat them.
Oh.
Duquesne will beat them.
Oh.
They're the worst team in the neighborhood.
we need to switch our quarterback.
Slippery Rock could give them a tough night.
Ew,
They're the worst team in the
not
neighborhood.
Slippery Rock, no.
on.
They're the
bro.
worst team in the
No,
neighborhood.
Deke, get him
They
off you,
trash
Deke.
can
Get him
over
off
there.
you, Deke. Get him
They
off you,
weak
man.
over there.
Nah,
Get
They
him off
trash
you,
can
man.
over
He
there.
knows he's
They
spewing
still
lies.
ain't figured out the cover
Penn
six.
State's
you know what
scared
it
to
is.
play us.
Get
You
him
They
off
know
still
you.
that's
ain't
a
figured
fact,
out.
right?
Man, y'all know you don't want no Penn State. We just beat you to sleep. Stop talking. What you talking about? Y'all better go see what Duquesne doing.
I'm
up
giving
the street.
solutions for the
That's what
team.
y'all need to
Listen,
do.
if Narduzzi does what I say,
You don't
I
gotta
think
do
we'll be fine.
nothing.
Like
We
we just need to bench
smashed
the
you.
quarterback.
Narduzzi.
We smashed you.
Narduzzi.
Maybe
You
bring in
can't
Coach
salute-
Brown too.
Narduzzi
You
said he
can't
got y'all next
salute
time,
me.
bro.
Nah, don't hype it. Don't give him that, because you know how he was last year. Don't salute me. We took that from you.
No,
We smashed
no,
you.
it's
You came up to
self-implosion.
this. You came
Absolute
to the trap.
self-implosion.
And you went home with nothing. It ain't no walk in my trap. Take over this trap.
Oh.
Nah, not this one. You came to this trap
Oh.
and you went back. You went back with no food, no clothes, no nothing.
Yikes. All right. Respect.
He
I like it.
his words.
I
We
like
just
it.
got to
I
make a
told
change
you
at
we was
quarterback.
gonna
We'll be
beat them
I
fine.
like it. I like it.
Bring in this
I
Velo
told
guy.
you what it was. Yo, you talking quarterback. Our quarterback went out first series.
Oh, yeah. I did see
We
the quarterback
beat-
got hurt.
Well,
Yeah.
They were saying
We
your
beat you-
starter might be worse than your backup too.
Nah, you don't
that's
know.
what I'm
You don't
hearing.
know what's going. Nah,
all
that's
right.
not what you're hearing. That's seeking comfort. Don't seek
No.
comfort. Don't seek comfort. That's
Don't
seeking
seek
comfort.
no
I
comfort.
got some
Don't let him
intel
seek
on
comfort,
y'all. That's what I'm hearing.
Most, don't let him do that in front of you. That's seeking comfort. Don't let him do that in front of
It
you.
had nothing
Don't
to
let
do
him
with your
that.
backup. It literally
innocent
came down to
bystander,
us
man.
self-imploding. Though it came down
We
to
smashed
Jerkovich
you with the
throwing
lucky
picks
lefty.
right into
We had to
triple
change
coverage.
our whole offense had to change. We went from a right-handed to a left-handed offense. We changed everything. But you know we didn't change that wide off guard
Pitt's
pull
defense
power.
was fine.
That's what we didn't.
We
change.
don't throw those picks, we would have been fine. We would have won like 9-7 or something like that.
Oh man, bro.
Respect.
Oh,
Just don't
man.
throw picks.
Respect.
Oh,
Protect
man.
the ball
If
and you
I-
get up out of
If
there.
I was 7'3", I'd be in the NBA. That's a different life. You feel me?
This
You
is
threw
also
them picks.
accurate. This
You got
is very
dogged.
true.
You threw them picks. We made you throw them picks. I
I
don't
can't
want you
say
to be
that.
confused.
There was no
We
reason to
made
throw those
you
balls.
throw the pick.
No,
We made you throw them
no.
We
picks.
made you throw
No.
the picks.
What you say? Bro, he threw into the trap. I looked at it I looked at it
Most
again
knows.
and
These
again and
were
again.
just.
He threw into the trap, Mo.
These
he
were
thought two was
mind-blowing.
open. He thought the corner was open.
The cover 6 did give my man some issues.
It killed him.
He ain't see that half field. He ain't see that squat corner. That would help him out a lot. I'm with you.
Killed him. He couldn't figure it out.
I will say this as the voice of reason. I don't feel like it was all West Virginia's defense. I do feel like the young quarterback was.
No, not young quarterback.
I don't even know if he's young.
Sixth year.
I just call him young because of how he looked out there.
Most, I can't let you do that. You didn't see the pass.
I'm
Most
sorry.
is spitting fast right now.
I just from
we
what
was
I
cutting up
seen,
the-
I'm just
We
sorry.
was cutting up the front side, giving him a pressure on the back side. He was flushing out right where we wanted him. Throw it
Respect,
now. It
bro.
looked good.
Just don't throw the
We were
ball, man.
changing
Like
his
it's,
vision.
Respect, bro.
You live to see another play.
Man.
I like it, bro. I
Not
like
right
it.
before half. We're up 3-0. Like it was obvious it was going to be one of those type of games. Low scoring. We're up
It was
3-0.
obvious when they flipped
Why are
the
we
coin
throwing those
toss.
balls?
I knew what type of game it was gonna be. As soon as they flipped the coin toss, I'm like, oh, do they know where they're at? They're in trouble.
Hey,
When
I did
when
see
they
this,
turn
though.
them lights on.
TG, hold on. I did see this.
Talk to me.
I went
Talk
on
to me.
social media
Yeah.
and I saw a video that they played Sweet Caroline in the
Man.
stadium. I was surprised
did.
to see that they would play that, bro. Like
That's
they
our
really
song.
played it, bro.
That's our song. We played the remix, not the original. We played the remix.
You know what? That might have been the lyrics I heard because I kept hearing they turned down the audio at a certain part and everybody was singing still, but the lyrics did not match what I was reading. Because I don't know all the Sweet Caroline lyrics, but it was definitely a part where I was like, all right. I thought it was supposed to say something else. They said something totally different. Okay. Do y'all always do that?
Can't believe
is that a common thing?
Yeah, that's what we do.
It's not
that's kind of our song.
Or anything.
But we don't.
That's really our song.
Hold on. Y'all didn't play Country Roads though, right?
I was gonna ask, did you hear that?
I sang the remix, if you can remember.
I remember you singing the remix.
I sang the remix.
I remember the
remix.
While
you was hearing all these songs, did you hear that Country Roads come on? Because you know if Country Roads comes on,
what that mean?
That means you just got whooped.
Talk.
Top 10 tradition in college football.
Let's go.
Actually came in at number 4. You were a member of it. You remember that. You remember that. You seen that this weekend. You're a member of it. You're a member of history. You're kind of like Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just appreciate you showing up because we needed somebody to whoop him. Thank you for the opportunity.
Pitt ain't Earl Spence, man. Earl Spence left that thing lumped up bad. Don't do that to Pitt. Pitt ain't do like that.
That's Earl Spence. We appreciate you showing up because we needed to make history out here. And you know that's the last one for a minute. So you eat that for a minute.
Yeah,
you sit on that for the next few years.
Yeah.
Like we always do. We whoop you and we sit on that for a few minutes because it's the second time we done that. You feel me?
All right.
You know what it is.
All right.
He knew what it was. That's why he didn't want to bet me. He was scared. Don't let him live out this. Don't let him see comfort. Everybody know the bet is change the jerseys. Nope. He was scared the whole time. I ain't got no fear.
I thought it was a foolish bet.
He wanted to bet money and all that. I don't want your money. I want the jersey.
I thought it was just a stupid bet.
He just said, I don't want your money. I want the jersey.
Ain't nobody asking for your checks. You know what I mean? I know the big investments. Everybody mad at you right now.
Keep your money in your pocket, man. Keep your money in your pocket. I don't want to take your money. I want you the jersey, though. I don't
you
want
needed the money. You done led all these people the wrong way with the Deke investment. So now I knew what you was doing with that. I wanted the jersey. You done led these people leading the blind out here. Come on.
Deke,
what are you talking about?
He didn't win at your Deke investors. Bro, he's on you right now. That's probably why he ain't called right away. He was over here like, yo, hold on. I'm going to go down the list. I'm going to attack him here. I'm going to attack him here. I'm coming at the investments. I'm like,
he out here telling these people to bet and spend their hard-earned money on Pitt. Y'all might as well donate to the church. Save some money. Save some time.
Stoley Mo, TG, God dang. Stoley Mo, bro.
People work hard for that money. You telling them to put it on Pitt. You might as well tell them to donate.
Oh
if
my
you donate,
gosh,
you
bro.
at least get a tax write-off. That was just a bad bet.
What is wrong with you, bro?
What are you talking about, man? You knew what it was, bro. I waited 365 for you. I told you he was going to beat you. You cheated us last year. I told you. I had no doubt on you. I said, I don't care if we don't win nothing. We going to beat them. I know that.
This was not the energy before the game.
Sir,
man,
really?
You knew what it was.
This
was definitely not the energy before the game. You ain't go with the Deke investment before the game. You was kind of.
I went to Deke investment.
You seemed a little more.
I remember Moats giving you, I think, 14 points before the college football season started, and I think you said you needed more.
Yes, you were really cautious about this outing.
I was big on because I wasn't gonna give you 17. I'm like, no, bro, it's the brawl.
Wait, no, Moats was going to give you 14, plus 14 for West Virginia. You wanted more.
Yeah, he ain't even want 14. I'm like, that's 2 scores, bro.
I didn't ask 21. Check the tape. Man. It's on record. Check the tape. I didn't ask for 21.
It's like
you're talking about
TG. You know I love it. You know I love it, TG.
I told him to bet that jersey.
Because see,
I told him to bet that jersey.
You know I can't do it like how you do it. You cut though because y'all really got rivalry. You feel me? I like Deke. Deke, my guy. I don't got no rivalry with him, so I can't get him. You got the rivalry though.
Man,
it just when you win at the investment, I'm like, yo, that was really like, yo, you really went in. This is crazy.
I'll be real with you. A rivalry means back and forth. Them some little bros, man.
Oh no.
Them some little bros, man.
He called you Cleveland?
Them some little bros.
They Cleveland? Man. They the Browns or they Cincinnati?
Yeah.
They Bengals or they Browns?
Let's not get into the history of this because
even the little Giants won one time, man.
This is all Icebox. Come on, shout out to Becky, man. Becky found a way. She found a way to win. She found a way.
Even the little Giants caught a tip pick and housed it
Come
one
on.
time.
You ever heard of the annexation of Puerto Rico? Come on, man. Come on, man. If you know, you know, man. They emptied the clip on him.
This is just tough. Because now he's the one that's bringing up history and all.
Talk. Fight that.
University of Pittsburgh leads the all-time series with a record of 62, 40, and 3.
Fight back, Deke. Fight back, Deke.
The boys came to Morgantown and got whooped. Every time they come to Morgantown at night, that shit
don't do this. You brought up history. I'll bring up 07. I'll bring up 13.
Like you want to.
Fight back, Deke. Fight back, Deke. Deke, don't let him do this.
You're the one that brought it up. You're the one that brought up history.
He did bring up the history.
And obviously the records show Pitt is the big brother in this one.
What is the actually? I'm new to the rivalry. What is the official count? I'm new to the rivalry.
Tell me the count after 2000.
62. 40.
Tell me the count after the year.
You see it right there.
It
bro,
is.
That was back in 1920, bro.
This is
I can't even say what I want to say, but he know what it is.
Don't get us kicked off, man. Don't you do that. Yeah, whatever. Both of y'all. Don't y'all, either one of y'all get us kicked off today. All right, we vibe it out, y'all. Yeah. I know that rivalry real, but don't y'all get us kicked off, man. Don't y'all get us kicked out.
From the 2000s and up, we've been whooping ever since they started the forward pass. We've been whooping.
The forward pass,
they put the helmets on.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
He said when they got out of when it was black and white TV.
They jumped us with the leather helmet.
Yeah, he said now that it's color TV. It's been real different. Color TV. He said it's no longer segregated players. He's like, oh, it's a different ball game now, man. It's different now. Respect. Respect.
Man, I can't believe. I know you were singing Country Roads in there, weren't you? I know.
No, I was calling for Coach Prime and for us to.
I like the video, by the way.
Bench our starter.
I like that video.
And I said it said nothing to do with West Virginia. That's what I did after the game.
TG, you tagged me in something too. Now that I think about it, man.
I tagged you in a lot. I was calling.
I was getting all this West Virginia. Yeah, the text got real chilly.
No, nothing.
The text got real chilly.
Blue in there.
It was,
like,
yeah.
You don't see me?
It was like some versatility, some going back and forth, and then it just got real quiet.
My phone
died. It got silent.
And it was like 30 texts that came in after that. I was just like, yo, what's going on my phone? And I looked, I was like, okay. And I just kept waiting. I'm like,
I know you were
coming back.
I know you was up because you was watching Dion. I know you was up. You was part of 9.2 million. I know you was up. I know you was up. I know you seen my text. Please say something. Ain't that what he said? Ain't that what Drake said? I know you see my text. Please say something. Something. This your man. This your man.
Hey. But you know what, Deke? Don't trip. Because you picked the Steelers to win and he picked the Browns to win. So how about that? How about that? Yeah. You got that one right, all right? So at least you got that one. Yeah. You got you a dub somewhere this weekend. Yeah.
You got you that was made.
Get him off.
We had to do that.
Yeah, get him off for you, man. He was wrong. He was right. There it is.
Shit, I heard you lost your golf game on Friday. It was just a bad weekend for you.
Dang.
Just losing all weekend.
Golf on Friday, bro?
I didn't play golf Friday.
Oh God, what was you on Friday?
Maybe it was Thursday. You know, I've been on Deke's Graham hard.
You was golfing this week, Deke?
Is he talking about Firestone from last weekend?
That's got to be it, bro. That's got to be it.
Never the dudes had the bad shirts on.
That's last week, Firestone. Yeah,
Firestone. Last week.
Lost that too.
I did get smoked. Had a 9 on the last hole. Took like 6 shots out of the bunker.
Why are you at his neck like that? Bro said, I watched you lose at golf. I didn't
even post it. I think he's just saying that.
That's the musty t-shirt pick. We joked about. Yo, that's
he's just
crazy.
Taking a lucky guess. And I will admit that wasn't my best round of golf.
You don't know it was big, bro. I was big on it.
He's been in the lab.
I was in the lab.
He was in the lab.
I was sitting quiet.
He was in the lab. Holy smokes.
I did my homework on Westby. I was like, we're going to win
I'm patiently waiting for my time. I'm patiently waiting.
I ain't had no panic.
Wow.
Like, we're going to win this.
Wow.
Easy money sniper.
Respect, man. Well, is there anything else that we got on WU and Pitt before we transition? I was just I don't want to be too quick.
Man, he know what it was. Did you see the 3 interceptions? Did you see all 3 of them? Did you see the last one? The last one,
and it's just our quarterback being a jackass. That's all it was.
Hey, they say if you get 3 turnovers, you win the game, bro.
That's facts. That is actually facts, bro. Say. That's actually
facts. We got 3 turns, and they really dicked us on that fumble because that was a fumble. You know what I'm talking about? That was a fumble that they punched out. That should have been a fumble recovery. That should have been 4 turnovers. They blocked the punt. That was weak. That should have been a penalty because you can't just be jumping up.
I mean, they were throwing phantom flag calls for us. I know that.
Yo, that should have been a penalty.
There's a reason they weren't showing the replay on the false start they called, because there was no false start. There was no.
There was a false start.
But
let me tell you the key to victory, bro. That wide off and that guard pulling, bro.
I never heard you talk about this play at all, ever.
That wide off and that guard pull, that counter. Some people call it the GT counter.
You better fit it right. You better fit it right.
That man took his helmet off in the end zone at the brawl. Did you feel the passion of that?
All right. You better fit that run right, baby. You got to fit it right.
You better. It's going to be a long day. It was a long day. 4 is a big boy. Man, we smacked y'all. We'll beat y'all 9 out of 10. We'll beat y'all 10 out of 10 this year.
Big time hyperbole.
When's the next? Y'all playing again next year?
No.
I don't know. Yeah, when's the next one?
They're realigning over there. They're going to do something different. Yeah, it's over. We'll see you when you see you. We're not worried about you. Take that L and go home.
No.
Take that L and go home till we call you again.
Oh, no.
You don't call us, we'll call you.
Oh, no.
No way. It's the opposite.
Just like Earl Spence, Terence Crawford. You want to fight again, we fight at my way.
Oh,
we'll let you know. We'll let you know when we see you again. We'll let you know. Somebody asked me this weekend, what's a mountaineer? I said it's a person who hunts a panther. You feel me? What else you got?
Only mascot with a live gun. Come on, baby. Come on.
It's a person that matches. Who hunts a panther. You feel that? Yeah. Stop playing.
Talk it. Do we got an update on the next matchup?
He might be right. I don't know if they have anything.
I'm telling you what it is, bro.
Yo,
it's a wrap. We ain't gonna see y'all for a minute. You gotta eat that forever.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you'll tell yours, like, man, I seen West Virginia beat them boys consistently, man. Shit, it sucks. It sucks. We couldn't get them.
Respect.
We couldn't get them.
This is just fake news.
Respect.
You know what it is.
All good.
Shout out all my mountaineers around the world, wherever you may be.
Now you got some mountaineers. You got some mountaineers in the chat with you. They rocking with you.
Man, some of the people, boys, it's a great time to be a mountaineer wherever you may be.
And
they know what it is.
And you know your homie Tito Whitaker's in here. He said RQQ to the good bros. You know he in here hollering at you as well.
Good bros, man.
Yeah, so they rocking with you. Now it's a heavy pit crowd. But you know they rocking with you though. All right, just remember that they rocking with you. But
they can't really say nothing because right now, the truth will set you free.
That's what they said. They said that when you didn't answer the phone, it was because you was calling your sources to make sure everything was accurate, and then that's when you called back. So man, we appreciate you, bro. You done came off the top rope today.
I had to stretch before I got out here. You know what I mean?
You came
out here with a little sweat.
Mike Hood said, "Yo, you done your homework." They respecting the heck out of this, man. Yeah. Aaron Conyer said he needs this clip as his voicemail, just the rant itself. That's what he said, bro. So man, the way you came in here today, bro, major love. All right, I figured I didn't know to the full extent. I tried to warn Deke because, I got to talk to you yesterday. I said, Deke, TG going to come with some energy now. All right? It's coming in hot.
I mean, me and the chat know the truth. It had nothing to do with West Virginia. West Virginia didn't beat us. We beat ourselves. It is what it is.
It's less about them. It's more about us, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, bro. The worst thing you could ever do is lie to yourself.
Oh, no.
You feel me? You can do a lot of things, but don't lie to yourself.
I have heard that, but I'm not doing that right now.
It's the worst thing you can ever do is lie to yourself.
I'm not lying to myself. I'm not lying to the people.
Right now.
A lot of people say that, though. A lot of people do say that. So it'd be people like that sometimes.
People say it. And a lot of people say it, though.
That's what they say, man. A lot of people say it, though. That's the truth.
A lot of people say it, though.
That's the truth.
Happening in this.
It's the truth. Man, they say it. It'd be like that.
Hey, that's what they say. And a lot of people say it, though. This thing, bro, we smashed y'all. We forced 3 turnovers. You blocked the punt. You did everything in your power to win that game. We smashed you. We forced 3 turnovers. We ran the ball. We controlled the clock. We ran the ball. We won 3rd down. We won 4th down. We dogged you. Get out of here.
Now, I'm going to give you 2 perspectives from some fans, all right? So, Sean McCartney, he just simply put 62, 41, and 3 Pitt in terms of the record. But then on the flip side, 828 Style, shout out to him. He says, what I saw was West Virginia running it down Pitt's throat. So, as you can see, man, we got varying sides, but they rocking with you, all right? I like it, man. We need this more often. We need more West Virginia and Pitt. Do y'all beef over basketball games, too?
We
beef over football.
Just football? All right. Because I was like, man,
he wants to beef over basketball. Right. He wants to beef over basketball.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
We went to school to play football.
This is true.
You feel me?
I'm definitely
we went to school to play football.
Facts.
Yeah, I went to school to play football. I can tell you about that Y off that guard pull though. You feel me? If you want me to teach you about that, I can teach you about
when
that.
that color flash, you better go with it now.
Yeah, you better rock that.
You better go with it. It's going there for a reason.
I can tell you about that Y coming off. You hit it to the tight end in the flat. If you don't fall back, we'll just hit it to the tight end and walk in that way too. There's a couple different ways we can walk up in there though. But we gonna walk up in there.
Let's
go.
See
where I'm going with that?
Let's go. I'm with you. All right, but we do gotta. Unfortunately, I gotta let Deke get out of here. All right.
No.
So we do gotta talk some Steelers. We do gotta talk some. As much as I would love to stay here, because I'm loving how you add Deke. You add that. Because like I said, man, it's rare that we get a chance. I done dropped my drink. But it's rare we get a chance for you to just get at him. Like how because up until this weekend, he had the most recent dub on you. But now things have changed. So this is beautiful, man. I just want to let you know I appreciate it, man. Talk. That was gorgeous. But now we will transition, man. Talk a little bit about Monday night's game. And y'all hit that like button one time for TG's rant, for TG getting that Deke, and for Deke being a dope sport in it all. Still here rocking his Pitt t-shirt on. He still has his headphones in. He hasn't walked out. He hasn't tried to unplug you or anything. He just been vibing. So you know what?
It's good to be a good loser, bro. That's crazy, skill, bro. I respect that.
A good loser. Why are you like this,
good
bro?
To be a good loser. I respect that.
I was a lot more classier than this last year, huh? I've been more classier throughout.
That is crazy.
Us having the upper hand most recently, right?
That is crazy,
I've been more classy and respectful.
That is crazy.
Now I know.
It's crazy. Deke, you better dunk on him like no other. Whenever y'all get another chance, you dunk on this man. Whenever you get a chance, because wow. All right. But talk to me, man, because, all three of my squads won this weekend, man. We're going to talk that Steelers one.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about Monday night's performance, man? Where we at, baby?
I thought it was a good gutty win. Gutty wins are always good wins. I thought it was, if you're able to win ugly, it's going to be nice when it gets pretty. So
talk about that. Now, why is that for you, man?
Because it's hard to win in the NFL, man. It's hard to win. Like, these are still pros. The margin of error is so small, emotions go all over the place. I thought it was a good gutty win. Like, the offense wasn't super pretty. The defense wasn't perfect. But at the end of the day, they was able to figure out how to win the game, And it's against an AFC opponent, which is everything, a division opponent. So it's like I thought it was a good win for the Steelers, I knew it would be a good game. The reason I had went with the Browns is because I thought there would be a little bit more. I thought they were still kind of knocking off the rust. And it did look like they were still knocking off the rust. So they are still working the things out in a sense. But I thought they were able to win that game. It was a good win. It was a good win for them.
I like
Major win. Major. They got to get that running game together.
Well, I was about to ask you, man, what were your thoughts on the running game? Because me and Deke, we were in here talking about it, kind of giving our perspectives on it. But, what is your perspective on the running game and the division of labor between them dudes, man?
Yeah, I just think they're trying to find the runs for different people, I think Najee's still trying to figure out. I think they're trying to figure out what's his hits, like what runs hit a little bit. They running a lot of that split zone. I'm in football mode. They run a lot of that split zone, and it's kind of like it's a slower developing winding run in a sense. Yeah. And it's kind of like, it seems like he's just more downhill in that B gap, downhill in that A gap. He need to kind of get those, maybe bounce it out to a corner type situation, kind of like them 22 duos. Like if you play Madden, you know what I'm talking about. So it's like, I think they looking for the runs for him. While it seems like 30 is more getting those downhill runs, or he hits those split zones a little bit different. It seemed like they hit a little bit better,
Now, do you feel like that's more so just the different style of players, though? As in, Jalen is capable of doing that because of how fast and explosive he is, where with Najee, we know he's just a different build, I
think Najee's a bigger body coming through there, which I would say it kind of makes him a little bit more of a target. It gives you more to hit. So if it's not kind of like...
said more surface area, bro, you wild. Yeah. Just a bigger surface, I said just more
It's just
room.
A different kind of... different back, so it's hitting different.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like it just, from the style of the blocking style, from the lineman to the style of the back, It just seems like I'm just looking for them. I'm curious when they're going to get in like that I formation, 22, 23 personnel, and bang you out, play action, throw it to Pickens. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I don't know. It seems like they're still figuring their style out. They're still kind of finding their flow, what they want to do, how they want to attack. But they got to win out of that. They still won the game.
Because that's how I felt like we were doing at the end of last year.
But
that style that you were talking about right there.
Playing the big boy ball, 12 personnel, or even 21 personnel. Yeah.
I just feel like they built for that style. Like they got this receiver that's it's one-on-one. I don't see nobody staying with that. Just one-on-one, not all day. You know? Yep. So if you get in that big personnel style, it's going to force you to have to play one-on-one, or you're going to be a gap short down.
Say that again as well, man. When you put out the big body personnel groupings, it will manufacture a one-on-one for Pickens versus when you try to go small ball and we as a defense brings in a nickel package or even a penny or dime package. Right. We're saying, bro, we going to lock up pass. We're playing for pass now. So you're not going to get that one-on-one or the isolation. You're going to get the cover sixes, the two mans, the Tampa twos, all of that type of stuff.
I just can roll more stuff over top of him and still try to get in the run.
Yeah. Whereas when you're in big body personnel groups and I got to have that defender in the box, it makes it where I can't do anything but have, one-on-one coverage over there, man.
Yeah. And then it forces mismatches. You get like their bigs are more athletic than your bigs in a sense, you know? Like you got these tight ends who can really run, who can move. So it's like it puts you in personnel. They're totally on the field. They might have to cover too, you know? Mm-hmm. So I can see that being a style that you see coming soon. You know what I mean? I'm curious to see how it goes, but it's like they got to run the ball better. The name of the game is they got to run the ball better. The team's built to run the ball. They have to run the ball. Yeah. You know?
I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you. Sticking with offense, though. How'd you feel about the quarterback? We know that's been the big, debate in game while it was taking place. Post game, we've seen, the people either with the fire Canada or it's on Kenny Pickett, man. So how did you feel about his performance Monday night, man? And where do you currently rest? And hopefully no West Virginia is involved in this. This is just strictly NFL, strictly Steelers, nothing outside of that. Just had to get that.
I think they still finding their flow with him. Trying to figure out his plays. Like I think they want to get him more on a rollout. It seemed like he dropped it straight back, throwing it, having to read it. It's a little bit tough. Yeah. He was able to hit with that Pickett to Pickens. That looked good. That was a home run. That looked good. It looked like you want more of that. Yeah. That looked easy. It didn't look hard. It looked simply routine for a major league play. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I think they just trying to kind of get – I think you'll see simpler hits. Like, I think you'll see more drag routes, quick slants, stuff like that. You remember how they used to throw that little juju play where they just hit him real quick and let him work?
Let him run.
Stuff like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think you'll start to see more of that instead of so much the vertical downfield. Let's read this and make the big throw. Well,
because one is a lot more easier than the other, but one limits the vertical element. And I think that's what you're alluding to, Stretching the field vertically, it puts more pressure on Kenny to read it, puts more pressure on the O-line to protect it, and ultimately the executor, right, in terms of separation, catching it, all that stuff. Whereas when you go the approach you're talking about, that is what we saw, I want to say, at times with 7 that last year people was getting pissed off about it, but it does work in terms of being able to at least keep you on schedule and keep the ball flowing. But it will limit. You'll feel that limitation a little bit if we don't take them shots on occasion and actually connect with them.
All right. I'm with you. And that's, I'm with you. 100%. That's what, I don't know. They just trying to find their offense. Really exactly what you said is it to the team. But they just trying to still find their offense. No. Like their flavor. Okay. What works for them. Completely what works for them. But I think they got to get a little bit bigger. Big personnel.
So where do you stand though in terms of Kenny? Are you on the he's done, he's not it? Do you feel like he still could be a starter? Do you feel like he's the franchise quarterback? Where is your energy based off of the first 2 games you've seen, man?
He's definitely still you're not coming to bring nothing else in there. Okay. That's the picture. That's the starter. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You bought that. You married that.
You did marry it.
You married
the ring on it.
Yeah. But hear me when I say I don't want you to feel
are we in couples therapy yet? Or are we good?
Not quite yet.
We ain't in therapy yet?
Not
Okay.
quite.
All right.
1-1.
Okay.
Everything
So
was going good. It was a
we
good
ain't
day.
tripping.
You know, had a good day.
The date won't cool,
No
but
matter
everything
if it
goes
looks bad,
pop.
it's a win.
All
A
right.
win's a win.
I'm with
Ugly
you.
or pretty, a win's a win.
Hey, as long as
A
we
win's a
went
win.
home together
You know?
and you still love me at the end of the night, that's all that matters. I'm with you. All right. I'm here. Okay.
Where you at on Canada? There were
Yeah.
Fire Canada chants in the stadium.
Oh, he just clicked. He just hung up. Hold on, man. Come on, TJ, with your janky service. I'm going to talk greasy about you while you ain't on the phone right now. You should talk greasy about his service since, you know what I'm saying, he hung up. That won't on us. That's on him. You know how TG be. Let me call him back. Let me see. See what he got.
Yeah.
Yo, they said it was that West Virginia service, bro. They said you can't be using West Virginia technology with regular people, all right? I'm just throwing it out there. That ain't on me. I'm with you, though. But, Deke, you was asking about Matt Canada?
Yeah, what's your take on Canada? There were Fire Canada chants in the stadium on Monday night.
I believe it. No, I don't think it's. I just don't. I think it's too early for everything. You know, I think it's too early to say let's fire them and all that because I don't think it's that. I think they're still finding their, like I said, they're finding their flow. They're finding their offense. They're finding what works for them, what doesn't work. These are the runs he's comfortable with. These are the runs he's not comfortable with. These are the passes he's comfortable with. These are the reads we want to see. They're trying to find a flow of him. So that's where they at right now. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. I'm not opposed to Canada at this point, but yeah, it still is really early. And that game and the offensive performance wasn't all on him on Monday night either. I mean, Kenny missed some throws. O-line was terrible. Running game wasn't really there. So yeah, I think they all just got to get better on offense.
Respect.
They'll get better. It's early. It's early still.
Yeah. I expect
like,
it too
bro, it's the
because
first month
we're
of
going to
the
be going up
season,
against
so-
easier teams
Yeah.
these next couple weeks.
Mhm.
49ers, we know, is going to be a top 5 defense. Browns defense right now
no
on
joke.
paper could be a top 5 defense. I don't know if that's going to be the case for the rest of the season, but
They
right
built
now,
that
week
for a
1, week
long
2,
time.
they look pretty decent on that end.
I think they all right. I don't think they bad. You know, I think that's a good team. I think that Nick Chubb was
That messed him
devastating.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, it was devastating. I'm sorry that happened to him. I think that changed their whole game that day too.
Yep.
You know, like
Definitely
I
did.
think their plan was we're gonna come in here and we're gonna run the ball. We're gonna run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know?
then on occasion, play action pass this thing, take our shot, but we're going to run it. Yeah.
And then we're gonna get back to running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that messed them up a little bit, but you know, you know, they just brought Kareem Hunt in there. They'll bounce back. Everybody will bounce back. Reset
sure.
new week.
For sure. But enough about the offense, man. Can we talk about the real boys? Defense.
Pitbull.
Man, what you seeing over there? How you feeling, man? What's the energy? Are we elite? Are we great? Are we number 1 in the league? What's the word?
On
Tell me
the
something
way,
nice, man.
It's a really good defense, man. I thought the linebackers was trying to get downhill. I thought they was fighting. I like 50 showed up.
E-Rob, Landon Roberts, shout out to him.
Yeah, you know, I love Minka. I'm a Minka fanatic.
Mink, the psycho, he
even
crazy.
Yeah, a lot of little stuff he do, big stuff. He makes plays. He's a playmaker. The
I
first
told
play of the
people,
game.
I love that
Yeah.
play where he chased homie down and
Yeah.
he ended up tackling him at the inch line. I'm like,
It
man,
looks
that's
saying,
crazy.
don't think this 1 yard is sweet.
Like
Don't think
what?
this is
You
sweet.
think about next player, Landon Roberts smacked him.
Yeah.
It just
Don't
they
think
scored
it's
after that,
1
but
yard.
it's like, bro, every blade of grass, man, every blade of grass.
Protect every inch, every yard.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think there's.
Hold on. You was going in and out. You went in and out real quick.
You can hear me?
All right, I got you now.
Yeah, I think they still trying to figure it out. Like it's one of them, who are we? They still trying to find a little bit of their stunts and flows. But you got 90 out there. You got 39 out there. You know, you buying time. I thought the D tackles played good. Like, it's coming together.
Yeah.
They're going to be good. That defense
And
is
young
cool.
Highsmith cooking on the other side as well, man. It's
You're a
definitely love
Highsmith
that.
fan. You're a fan. You always tell me.
I
about
told
it.
you, bro.
Like,
That's my type of dude right there, man.
You did.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. All right. And how'd you feel about the secondary, though, man? DBs, is it time for some JPJ? Are we getting more JPJ? What's your thoughts, man?
He played good when he was in there, though.
What's up? Can
He
we get
made-
more? I'm tired of why we baby stepping him.
I think you got to baby step him.
But
It's week
why?
2.
But
It's week
why?
2.
But why?
Because it's week 2. He's a baby. Like, we got to grow him up in there.
why we got to put the kid gloves on him? They ain't kid gloving Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's a different
Oh,
everything.
nah, and how is that different? How's that different?
Everything about that's different.
What makes it different,
Like,
though?
I mean, it's a first rounder.
I mean, technically, he was 32nd overall. He technically first round, too. Technically.
Yeah,
They got
but
a
it's
man
different.
Forbes out there with the Commanders.
Devin
He was a first rounder.
Witherspoon.
Those are first rounders, though.
They're all first rounders.
But you know how that is. You know that 1 and 2 makes a big difference. Just the perception of it. You know. On
But
top
it's
of that, it's kind of
32.
like.
He's 32 overall. 32 is first round, man.
But you don't have to put it out there already all day. I mean, it's out there. It's not like it's not out there. It's out there. It's just not
playing
there all
dime
day.
only. How often are we in dime? Can I at least get it in nickel?
Let's see how it react. Let's see how it react in the stadium first. That was a big night to see how it react. Them eyes could get big. You know how that go. Let's see how it
He
react
played
first
at
in the
Penn
stadium.
State, though, right?
But that's not Steeler Nation.
That's 100,000.
Yeah,
That's
but Penn
right
State.
out. That's the rocket.
But you know how Coach T even say at Penn, we're not playing Clemson.
No, you're right. This ain't Clemson. Hey, Michigan is not walking through that door, okay?
Yeah. This ain't that.
These is killers that we dealing with out here, bro.
Yeah, these grown men with a mortgage.
Right.
Like, it's different.
They got wife and kids, and they willing to black out on anything, okay?
Yeah. It's a little bit different. So it's like you got to see how he reacts to the stadium, a couple little things like that. He'll get more food.
So what's up then, man? Have you seen enough that he needs to get more reps? Because I have. I feel like I'm not saying put him as a starter. Yeah, I'm not saying start him, but I want to see him get more snaps. I would love for him to get more opportunities in nickel. I just think that, man, the talent that we've seen from him in this short span, along with, some of the stuff that we have been seeing out here from the guys that have been playing more, I'm just like, man, what is keeping JPJ off the field in contrast to Levi Wallace, for example, outside of the experience part? But
I think that is the part.
No, it is huge. But how do you get the experience without getting out there? And that's why I'm like, you got to give them more. You know how we do when we start rotating packages, bro. I don't know how you want to word it for this package, but whatever it is, why don't JPJ and Levi get some type of, hey, it ain't you, Levi. We're not benching you. We just giving the young guy some opportunities, a small, little couple series here. Just start tweeting. I want that. I want to see that.
But you're going to see that. You'll see that.
I'm hoping I see it this week. How much longer I got to wait, though?
You'll see him get more food. You'll see more food this
trending
week.
In that way. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, week by week.
I mean, because his snaps did increase this week. That was a positive. And we know he didn't play the most in the preseason because he did miss the first one. So we get it. But it's like, if we were looking at Levi Wallace and Pat P and Channing Sullivan, and we're like, bro, they've been locked down, man zone, they make every tackle, everything looks good, I ain't tripping. But that hasn't been the case. And I'm over here at times saying, if this pass rush don't get home, we got issues on the back end. I don't want it to be like that, but that's how I feel. And I'm like, we ain't going to be able to just book, oh, yeah, we're always going to have the mismatch. Or this team is never going to sit and play 12 personnel and actually hard protect on these dudes and make them have to cover. Because if they do, I'm just like, yo, that could be some issues potentially, man. So that's why I'm looking at JPJ like, bro, we drafted it early. It's athletic.
Play JPJ, maybe trade for Eli Ricks, huh, TG?
Eli tried to just slide that in low key.
I've been trying to get him on the team, man. The Eagles have him buried on the depth chart. I was hoping they'd cut him. We could pick him up, especially after that Corey Trice injury.
The Eagles cut another corner though, and kept him though. They cut somebody.
Did. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we can make a trade though. Maybe could we make a trade?
No, you could have drafted that. You could have got that on free. Why would you give anything?
We got Trice, and Trice got hurt, unfortunately. Yeah. Hey, what about Broderick Jones? We're talking about rookies playing. What about Broderick Jones?
Yeah, I think they're okay out there, though. I don't think the need is super there yet, But I think he's got, you traded up for that. You got that in the first. Like, he's got to get out.
It's going to get out there. If
gonna get out there.
If the O-line as a whole.
Package over.
Yeah.
They'll make a extra line to get that out there, but it's going to get out there. It's a matter of time.
And it's not like we're looking at the protection right now saying that it's perfect. If the protection was looking great, we wouldn't even be talking about it. But when you throw in some of the inconsistencies that they've been having with Broderick being the first runner that we, went and got, it's like, yeah, bro, that don't sit for too much longer if this keep looking like that. Because like you said, we drafted it for a reason. And we went and got it early for a reason. So, yeah.
But again, it's early. Like, it's still early. We're talking week 2.
We need the first 4 weeks, man. Let me get out of September. Let me get my first 4 games under my belt, see where we at, reassess.
It's early. Yeah, all that's going to get in. You bought that. You're going to play all that. You with me?
No, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
You're going to play all that. You bought all that.
Okay. Now, we know we have another opportunity coming up. Prime time. On the road this time. Don't give me no prediction just yet. Or unless you want to get a prediction. I guess technically, yeah, we are on, so you should be telling me who's going to win, who's going to lose. Raiders coming off of a very I don't even say disappointed. They knew what they was going into. They ran into a buzzsaw. It was less about them, more about the team they played against. But either way, they got beat pretty bad. How you feeling about us heading on out to Vegas this week, man?
I feel good about it. Definitely. I think they'll win this week for sure.
Okay. I like your confidence this week, bro. You ain't had that confidence last week. Your confidence was not there last week, bro. You gave us the compliment first, and then you hit us with it at the end. So to hear that you came out the gate and just was like, yo, this the week, I do like that. All right. So y'all heard that. Put your money down. Y'all heard it.
Yeah, I like them to win this week. Okay. That's what Deke Investments got. Go with it.
All right.
We do got that on deck. We did all right in the Steeler game, though, to be honest, with you bringing it up. We did Steelers money line. I had Pickens over on the yards.
Oh, he crushed
and
that.
I had a Deshaun Watson interception. Now, I had 3 other bets that didn't win, though. So we either broke even or I made some money because of how the odds are situated. I got a lot of it on plus. But, yeah, I think I made a couple bucks on that.
There it is.
It wasn't a failure. And you know what? Actually, in terms of never mind. I'm good.
All right.
I got nothing.
All right.
I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. I like it.
I didn't know what you was about to say.
I was waiting until I was like, well, you better go with this thing. Hey.
No. I'm good.
All right. Well, shoot then, man. I'm trying to think. Let me think. Oh, all right. I'm going to be messy. Are we tanking for any quarterback?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure because there's a lot of quarterback play going on right now. Caleb doing Caleb things. We've seen Shador go 98. Didn't do what he did in overtime. I just say no if we was drinking that Kool-Aid too, or we still chilling right now. But I'm following your lead.
Watching that boy up there in Notre Dame.
Okay. Oh.
Or that boy in North Carolina.
Somebody got a Notre Dame coming up. Somebody got Notre Dame coming up.
We got UNC this week. ACC schedule starts.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna smash them.
I can't say that. I don't see it. I think he's overrated. I think we got to make this switch at quarterback though on offense. I'm not worried.
Quarterback was nice, bro. They like him.
No, they do. I get it. I think our defense will be enough for him. We do got to make a change at quarterback though.
Respect.
They're gonna smash.
I don't have worries about our defense against him. It's just, we gotta get a different guy at the helm on offense. We gotta get Velo in there.
I like it, bro. I like it. Well, hey, man, he said he don't believe in Djokovic or Jerkovic, so all right, I guess I won't either. But either way, man, appreciate the heck out of you. And who y'all got this week, man?
Oh,
Flow Mo. Come on, bro. Don't hold me. I'm talking about Flow Mo, man. Where we at this weekend? You got to go out to Utah State. We 3-0 right now, coming off a tough victory versus Troy. It was emotional after the ACC victory that we had versus UVA. So now we got to take the big boy playing Deke. We don't get to fly often, so we're really excited about hopping on the flight. We could wear our little travel suit stuff. It's still new to us. All right, okay. This still new. We like, we get to wear suits. We get to wear travel. Oh, man, what? Travel suits, headphones. Oh, this is crazy. So we're going to try to put our best foot forward to make sure we can get this again. But talk to me, though, TG. Who Flomo got? I know y'all had Grambling over the weekend.
Grambling last week.
Okay.
We got the home opener against John Melvin, school out of Louisiana. They come to us.
They sound like a victim.
We got to do our job.
They sound like a victim. They sound like somebody about to get something bad done too.
Yeah, we're gonna open it up.
Okay.
Do our job, get hats to the ball. We'll be all right.
Respect.
Got a shot.
Respect.
All
right. I like it then, man. I like it. Well, shoot, you do your thing out that thing, man. Dial it up. Stay away from the 335, whatever you do, and everything will be great, baby. My dog. Appreciate you as always, though. All right, there it is. Shout out to the homie, the one and only Terence Garvin.